I'm Pastor Diana. Welcome to a daily devotion. I'm so glad you've chosen to pause in the midst of your day and to consider how Scripture can help inform our life of faith. As a church, we are going through a time, a season where we are looking at what it means to be stewards, stewards and caretakers of all that God has given to us. Our theme this year is Go and Do the Same, where we are being inspired by the parable of the Good Samaritan to go and to give in the same way that the Good Samaritan gave. You know, we ripped the Band-Aid off earlier this week by talking about money and tithing and budgeting. So go check out those videos if you missed them. Yesterday, we talked about what it meant to share our gifts. And today, we're going to talk about service, because that is one of the ways that we contribute to the world is by serving. And we do that because we have the example of not only the Good Samaritan, but Jesus Christ. And in the Gospel of Mark, we are reminded of it this way. Whoever wants to be first among you will be the servant of all. For the human one, Jesus, didn't come to be served, but rather to serve and to give his life to liberate many people. Jesus didn't come to be served. He came to serve. You know, and I just think about that is that we are called to a life of service. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean working ourselves from before we're up to the world to when we go to bed? No. But what it means is that we consider not only ourselves in the world, but we consider other people and how we can help them. You know, I learned this lesson well when I was a little kid. I was a weirdo. And one of the games, as you know, people like to play, I played house, I played Barbies, I played mom, I played all sorts of things, but sometimes I also played waitress or servers. And for some reason, I enjoyed serving my parents at dinner. Now, this was when I was little and I would pretend that I was a waitress. But what I did was, I think it was a small way that I was telling my mom, who did most of the cooking, my dad, who was there and helped provide for all sorts of things. I think it was a way that me and my little 8, 9-year-old brain was able to tell them, thank you. Thank you for caring for me. Thank you for loving me. And I care for you too. And here's a tangible way. So I'm going to pretend to bring your dinner out on a little tray. Now, this did not mean that I became a food service or anything. I actually never worked in food service. I give people, I bless all of those who do. But I think that taking an attitude of service, of how can I show my care, how can I give generously of my care for other people, is one of the ways that we practice generosity. I think about the amazing people at Florence Christian Church who I can call on the phone and I know that they will be there to serve people, that they will be there to show their care for other people. And this is one of the amazing ways that you practice generosity. So take a look at your life. How are you serving others? How are you caring for others? How are you being generous in your care? And how is this one of the ways that you are showing God's love to our world? If you need ideas, I'd love to talk with you, or let me know in the comments how you are serving. What ministries are you involved in? What organizations are you involved in? Or how would you like to serve? We'd be happy to plug you in if you're like, hey, I want to serve a little bit more. Everybody has a gift to share, and the world is not the same without you serving it too. And guess what? When we follow that example, we are able to show people and ourselves what a life following Jesus' example means. So go, do the same. Practice generosity.